Now could you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good morning, Lions. Welcome to MCS Morning News. I'm Riley.
And I'm Karina. Today is Monday, September 29th, 2014. Happy fall, y'all.
Middle school students may now purchase online math or science textbooks. This is a great way to learn additional lessons or activities. Please have your parents fill out the order form that was sent home last week if you're interested.
There will be a field trip for middle school leadership training to Lake Williamson on October 7th. Here is Elisa with that special report.
I'm Elisa, and I am bringing you news about the trip that the middle school are going to take to Lake Williamson, Carlinville. The dates are October 7, 2014, 9:15 a.m. to 3 p.m., and March 10, 2015, 9:15 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can contact Mr. Hygert if you have any questions. The reason why they are taking the trip is to help them to be better Christian leaders.
Let's head to Sam and learn about the robotics club.
I'm here interviewing Mr. Heron about robotics. Welcome, Mr. Heron.
Thank you.
So what exactly do you do in robotics?
In the Robotics Club, we take the Lego Mindstorms and we are given a task each year by the World Organization of the First Lego League, and we have to take our team builds a robot to help solve those tasks.
When is the next tournament?
They haven't released an official date yet, but it is typically the middle of December.
Who's on the robotics team this year?
We have James and Daniel Kessinger, Mikey Hutton, we have Ben Bird, Luke Winson, Luke Mullenberg, David Baker, and Hannah Raby.
What is this year's theme?
This year's theme is technology and education. The team has to figure out how to develop different processes this year to help with people learning, and they have to use technology to involve that. There's a lot of technology that we have already. They don't have to necessarily invent something brand new, but just use it in a different way.
Thank you.
Now
Mr.
here is
Heron.
Isabella interviewing the new music teacher.
I'm Isabel Fraley, and I'm here with Mrs. O'Keefe. She is a new teacher at MCS. Welcome, Mrs. O'Keefe.
Thank you.
The first question I'm going to ask you is, what is your most embarrassing moment?
Well, I've had a few, but last summer I went to the post office, and it was really hot, and I was rushing to get there before they closed, and I went in, I came back out, and didn't have my keys because they were in the car, locked, and we don't have a second key. And so I called some friends, and they came, and they worked a long time and got the car open. And that was on Wednesday. And then the next Sunday, my husband and I pulled up to church and both got out of the car and locked the keys in the car. And the same friend helped us get it open again. And now I'm really careful with keys.
Then the second question is, what do you like about MCS?
I've really enjoyed meeting all the students, and I love doing music with my classes, and really met super people in the school and the church.
The last question is, what about your family?
Okay. My husband, Tim, is really tall and a lot of fun, and he is a pastor and a bus driver. And I have 5 children. I have 3 boys and 2 girls.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. O'Keefe.
Here's Noah with the featured teacher of the week.
Thank you, Karina and Riley. I'm here with Mrs. Carlos, a kindergarten teacher. Mrs. Carlos, what do you like most about what you're doing in kindergarten?
I like teaching the kids about God, and they get to learn the alphabet and their numbers and how to read and write in kindergarten, and I just think it's fun to watch them at the beginning of the year and how much they grow to the end of the year.
Can you tell us something about your family?
I have been married to my husband for 11 years. He teaches high school special ed in Belleville. And I have 2 children. Emma is 7, and she's in first grade in Mrs. Moore's class. And my son Brady is 4, and he is in pre-K right now.
Thank you. Now, what is your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment happened a few months ago. I had my lovely children at the grocery store, and my son likes to ask lots of questions, and he asked the girl that was bagging our groceries if she was a girl or a boy. So needless to say, I was a little embarrassed, and I quickly packed up my groceries and we left.
How did God bring you to MCS?
God brought me on a long journey to MCS. I never thought I would end up here, but I'm so happy that I did. I taught in public school for 4 years. I was a stay-at-home mom for a few years, and then I taught pre-K for a couple of years, and then that led me up here. And you know, it was a long road, lots of questions on where I need to go, but he was faithful and answered those, and I feel like I'm in the right place.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This week's lunch is Monday, fish sticks, and Tuesday we will have chicken enchilada bake. It's time to hear about the week's weather from Isabella.
Thank you, Riley and Karina. Now this week's weather. On Monday, September 29th, it'll be partly cloudy with a 10% chance of rain. On Tuesday, September 30th, it'll be mostly sunny with another 10% chance of rain. On Wednesday, October 1st, it'll be 60% chance of light rain. On Thursday, October 2nd, and Friday, October 3rd, it'll be in between 71 degrees to 47 degrees. Now to you, Riley and Karina.
We're just joking. What's the best place to go flowers at school?
In kindergarten. This week's thought for the week is, when educating the minds of our youth, we must not forget to educate their hearts. This week's Bible verse is Jeremiah 33:3. Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Thanks for joining us today, and teachers, don't forget to view our weekly broadcast every Monday.
Have a great week.
Away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today,
falling off the edge today.
I am just a man.